Hello, Kaiko here, and welcome to the chaos. Let's go.
Let's do the main quest, but that's what we're supposed to be doing. We're supposed to be going over here somewhere to talk to the Hotpot lady? Oh no, Tan Yo-Yo? Hotpot lady? Are you exam lady or Hotpot lady? Oh, book! What's this book? This book says Apotheosis through Exquisite Cuisine. Mia's new style stir-fried dumplings. Method: start with the finely chopped pickled crimson plums, mixed with 2 eggs, whisked in hot oil, stir this into the filling to create a tangy, refreshing layer that cuts through the richness. The dumpling wrapper is key. Only unfolded seaweed knots can be used. Its chewy texture is firm and it might even require stitching. Once filled, coat in a thick batter, heat the pan, saute the seasonings until fragrant, and then add the dumplings along with rogue lotus. Stir fry over high heat for about 15 minutes until the surface is golden and crispy. Serve immediately. Chef's note: ever since Lang got this character token, he's practically lived on dumplings. Though he insists this is wonderful, he might eventually tire of it and crave something new. This new style stir-fried dumpling is my little secret, save for the day he becomes the great culinary master Mia. Once my house opens, the dish, honouring traditional Nightbloom festival dumplings, while adding a creative New Year's twist, will actually become a must-try in the Wanxiang realm. I just hope Lan's future scripts won't be too tricky, so he can return often to enjoy the dish made just for him. If he gets token for someone who likes unusual foods, well, that would really challenge me. Nice hearty soup. Method: main ingredient 1 honey pancake. Additional ingredients: 2 grams of white salt, an equal amount of sugar, 1 gram of tangy sweet fragrant fruit peel, and 3 bowls of century-old rootless water. Simmer for 1 hour and then thicken into a rich, smooth consistency with starch. Chef's note: when my younger brother asked if there was a remedy for getting distracted while role-playing a character, I drew inspiration from the ancient distraction soup. A warm bowl each late night. If it doesn't work today, try tomorrow. If not this year, then next. Sweet and salty, comforting without ever being cloying. Eventually, with a few changes in character, luck will grant you work you truly enjoy, and then the soup will have done its job. Role-playing a character token doesn't always go as planned, so when a long, hard day ends, remember to treat yourself. A small reward like this adds another measure of Wanxiang power. One day, we will see that every step we've taken has its meaning. Life may not be perfect now, and the road may feel winding and uncertain, but as long as we walk together, even the crooked path can be joyful. Oh. Hello. The material is sturdy and durable, but still a little uncomfortable to wear. He's very busy at the Jiuhua Bureau, so his under armor really should be softer. If only I still had some rouge feathers. Excuse me, are you Boss Mia, the owner of Mia's workshop? Sorry to keep you waiting. We're from by Chiao Hall, here to lend a hand. Thank you so much. No need to call me boss. Maya's just fine. Your mask looks amazing. I've never seen one like it. Where can I buy one? Well, I'm afraid they aren't for sale. This mask is actually chroma face paint, so it can't be removed, undone or sold. Unfortunately, it has no other effects. That's strange. When I last visited the Wanxiang realm, I didn't see anyone with one of those. The mask thing is fairly recent. They've only appeared in the past few decades. You must have come here before that. Listen to me rambling. I almost forgot why you're here. Jin must have told you about my request, right? That's right. If I'm remembering correctly, you need help preparing the Hotpot Banquet, inviting your friends and collecting fresh ingredients, right? Why would you need to call in Bai Chiao Hall for something as simple as having friends over for dinner? It doesn't match? So, Maya, you're not finding it easy to host a Hotpot Banquet? Is it because it doesn't match your character token or something? That's right, my workshop owner character has made things fairly difficult. The friends I want to invite are all old acquaintances. We're all friends, but they're not in the workshop owner's friendship circle, so the Jiuhua Bureau won't allow me to approach them directly. But it's just a simple gathering with friends. Isn't the Jiuhua Bureau being a bit over the top? It's because of that horrible curse. One criminal face's personal desires can't outweigh everyone else's fates, you know? And, well, it's been that way for millennia. You get used to it eventually. So I've entrusted this task to you. Please just do your best. There's no need to force anything. Maya, life and death may be grave matters, but that doesn't mean a criminal face's heart should be silenced. Leave the Hotpot Banquet to me. I'll make sure you and your friends share a fun, warm meal together. Okay, then I'll leave it to you, Nikki. But there's actually one more thing that's troubling me. It's the real reason I asked Bai Chiao Hall for help. One of my friends, Lan Kaya, is even more rigid about character tokens than the Jiuhua Bureau. This time Lan got the character of a dumpling-loving street vendor, and he really won't eat anything but dumplings for every meal. Last time I invited him for Hotpot, he turned me down, but some of the others I want to invite have characters who dislike dumplings. It's a bit of a conundrum. This is a tricky situation, but don't worry, every problem always has a solution. You have an idea? That's wonderful, Nikki. I need to restock a few things so I can go with you under the guise of buying supplies. I'll leave persuading Mr. Lan to you, though. Okay. Now what are you talking about? Same old rules, 10,000 and 1 Wanxiang coins for the best basic package. Everything else costs extra depending on the level of secrecy. That's expensive. It's just a character rules manual. No wonder your business is so bad. What manual? Wait, isn't this kid the one you brought here? What a rare opportunity. These poor manuals have been gathering dust on the store forever. Why don't you sell him one? Oh. And hello, who are you? Take a look at these sweet, delicious Tanghulus. We've got Silent Scallop ones, Floofyan ones, and even Shiny Cloudtail Koi ones. Might not look like it, but I have many customs, but the syrup is made strictly according to old recipe. It's guaranteed to be sweet, and the Tanghulus are just as guaranteed to be delicious. Oh, okay. Anyway, we got a bit distracted. We're supposed to be going... Oh, everything is fine. As the last chapter says, the young daughter of the family in the east of the city loved the crisp platter of abacus beads, but the script, her elders wouldn't allow it, insisting that learning with zither was the right path instead. She carefully sealed away her abacus and sat before zither, music day after day, and that sitting lasted 40 long years. Her black hair turned white, and her 10 fingers wore down until she finally became a grand zither master. Only by enduring hardship upon hardship can one become a true master, yet in her lifetime she never again had the chance to settle even a single account the way she truly wished. What a pity. And what do you say? If you're going to play a character, you can't just play a character. You have to play the personality, the things they would say, their expressions, how they react when a crisis hits, how their friends and family feel about them. I get one character token, I have to play that many people? Teacher, I don't want to be human anymore. Okay. Anyway, we're supposed to be over here somewhere. Oh! A person appeared. What a fine sunny day, perfect for guests. Step right up. How about a sprig of little daisies to embroider your pouch, or a crimson plum branch to fill your whole room with fragrance. Look here, the petals are still glistening with dew. Lan, do you still have any rouge feathers left? I'm sorry, miss, only sell flowers and herbs here. If you're after rouge feathers, you'll have better luck somewhere else. Alright then, one more thing, Lan. I'd like to invite you to a Hotpot Banquet with Auntie Meow and Candace. All of our friends together again. What do you say? Oh, Maya, I don't eat hotpot, only dumplings. If you're going to meet up, we can just go have dumplings instead. You love dumplings that much? You can't miss even a single meal? It's not about love or hate. Dumplings, hotpot, it's all the same to me, but Chroma gave me a character that says I love dumplings, so I must only love dumplings. It's as simple as that. Honestly, it's not half bad. I never stress over what I'll have for my next meal, and there's no risk of eating anything out of the ordinary, because dumplings are the ordinary. It's nice. I get it, you don't even have to think anymore. Hotpot's also a kind of dumpling, you can choose ingredients. I actually thought about the same thing. When I'm trying something new, I never know if it'll taste good or bad, so I suppose it's safer to stick with foods I'm familiar with. What if you're the one picking all the ingredients for the hotpot? You'd feel comfortable eating with us, right? I better not. Picking ingredients takes ages, and besides, hotpot is still hotpot, it's not dumplings. I don't eat hotpot, I eat dumplings. Right, we're back to going in circles. Nikki, maybe we should try rationalizing with him in some other way. Hotpot's also a dumpling. Then what if we said hotpot is also a kind of dumpling? What? What is a dumpling? A tasty filling wrapped in dough. But consider this. The ancients once said when cooking, one's heart must be open and their imagination free. Therefore, the wrapping can be dough, or it can be pot, and the filling can be meat and vegetables, or the broth and what you cook in it. See, hotpot is simply a free-spirited dumpling. You're absolutely right. Who's to say the next dumpling a Chroma Face eats can't be some hotpot? Really? We can be that free? What if the Jiuhua Bureau finds out? Even if they do, they can't find a flaw in my dumpling theory, and if they do, I've got an even stronger one. Meat can boil, vegetables can simmer, everything gets cooked in one pot, everything including dumplings. You know, that almost makes sense. Alright, fine, since you've gone to such length, I'll come. Who knows when I'll get another chance to see Mia again. That's the spirit. Friends should meet up often and enjoy each other's company. You're so clever, Nikki. Thank goodness you're here, otherwise I really might have ended up inviting everyone for dumplings instead. All the day's work. Now then, Maya, weren't there a few more friends you wanted to invite? Yes, could you visit Candace and Auntie Meow next? Then you can buy the ingredients from Shilatol, he's got the best deals. Anything else I can handle for you, my good colleague? If you want to do everything yourself, I'll go find another job. I can earn a bit more of my surgery fund. I'll hand everything go for the others. Fine, just don't forget to haggle when you buy the ingredients. Every coin saved counts. Hotpot dumplings, dumpling hotpot. It sounds alright. It shouldn't taste too bad, right? No, it's not overthinking. Focus on setting up the store first. The Crimson Plum brings good fortune, while follows the New Bloom Festival. Okay. Oh, I sent him to go and talk to... Oh, we could have gone and invited the people. Like Auntie Meow. Where did I saw Auntie Meow. What's this? So then my character racked up a whole basket of IOUs out there. What do I do? No problem, let the basket pay them back. So my character token says I have to be super delicate but strong enough to lift a cauldron. What now? Easy, be weak on your left side and strong on your right. So what about mine? How do I play a stuttering singer who loves to sing? Simple, change all the lyrics into a single word. This guy really is an expert. If you don't have ideas, you can look at the books Human left behind or see how other chroma faces play their characters. But that's so exhausting. The first step is always the hardest, but it's okay. We will help you. I'm sure you'll adapt quickly. No, I mean acting is exhausting. Why can't we just... Sorry, I spoke out of turn. Okay, but I saw Auntie Meow before. Ooh, who's Thea? I work today, I work tomorrow, being part of the chromatic guards means working every single day. Some had dumplings on my break, and the time before that, what was it again? I can't recall a thing. Wait a minute, the Taiyuan must-eat list has been updated twice already. I still haven't taken a break. I gotta find a chance to sneak off and see what's new at the restaurants. But where was Auntie Meow? I definitely saw Auntie Meow at some point. Where was she? Auntie Meow? Was she next to... Ooh. I see you. Oh, it came back. Okay. Ah, there's Auntie Meow. Okay, I don't think we need to talk to Auntie Meow then. I guess we just left Tang Yo-Yo to do it. So we don't need to. We just need to talk to the guy. Do we even have any money to buy ingredients? This is a surprise. It's been ages since I've seen guests from outside. So young lady, what brings you to my stall? Are you looking to buy yourself a tasty treat? I'd like to buy some Hotpot ingredients, please. I need a good variety to feed about 5 chroma faces. I see, that's where things get interesting. When you buy from me, it is you who has to search for what you need. I don't simply bring it to you. Huh? What do you mean? As the saying goes, walk a bit, run a bit, and the meal tastes twice as good. Every day I scatter fresh vegetables and goodies throughout the streets and alleys, and my customers must find them on their own. That sounds exhausting. Do any chroma faces actually buy from you? Don't underestimate me. When it comes to freshest greens or the juiciest meatballs in the Wanxiang realm, no one beats my stall. Don't worry, your hard work won't be in vain. The one who finds their ingredients the fastest will get a nice discount on their produce, so we dare to give it a try. Let me handle it this time with my agility. I'll snatch up every tasty treat in sight. Go, Momo! Alright then, I'll wait for your triumphant return. Did we have to be Momo? Oh, I think we are Momo. Okay, we got it. Food obstacle course. To be fair, that does sound like Momo's ideal paradise. But this is okay. Okay. Oh. Okay, I think you need to actually avoid those things. Oh. Ah! Okay, yeah, that's bad. Okay, got it. I think this is just mushrooms. We just gotta get like endless amounts of mushrooms. Oh, did I smash into the crate? Oh, I did. Perfect. Mushrooms. 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 And then up here. And then up here. I think we just go in circles. Is that what you do? Oh, oh, the value increases. Oh, Go on, keep going, Momo. We need 120. No! No! I missed it! No! Oh. Master Tash, little guy, congratulations, the lot is on the house. Great, Momo, we're one step closer to helping out Miss Maya. And here you go, the ingredients are all packed and ready. Come again anytime you two. Wait, do we not need to play the game? The ingredients, did you create these dishes yourself? You give me too much credit. I don't have many passions, but food is my obsession. I go to great lengths, existing friends to help collect ingredients, also that everyone can enjoy a fresh, delicious bite. I then search for recipes, and while the flavors aren't always perfect, I can mimic most using ingredients from the Wanxiang realm. Plus, it makes the dishes ready for anyone to cook at home. Huh. I just missed that one thing, and it would have been perfect. Sad. My stove fell apart again. Think a little syrup will fix it? Syrup melts with heat, so probably not. Maybe you could try it. You could stew scallops with some rouge lotus. Remember that time I simmered them on low for 3 days? They both got so thick, the spoon got stuck and wouldn't come out. Oh, that explains it. I took one sip last time and my mouth was glued shut. I couldn't talk for half a month. Nikki, come here. Let me introduce you. This is my brother, Gandang. Gandang, this is Nikki, the one I told you about. Maya already told me everything. Thank you for the trouble you went through with this Hotpot Banquet. If I weren't so tied up with patrol duty lately, I'd have come to help myself. You're too kind. Helping others is what we do over by Jiuhua. When we accept tasks, we make sure to do it properly. Regardless, you've done my sister a big favor, and that means I owe you too. If you ever need my help, just say the word and I will be there. Whoa, you two really do sound like siblings. Were you really just recently paired up by pure chance? Actually, a long time ago, Gandang and I were a pair of siblings who were down on our luck. We were begging for food and getting soaked in the rain together, with no place to call home. After a while, we became each other's homes. We'd still meet up whenever we could, if our new character tokens allowed us to. It really felt like I had a younger brother. I feel the same way, character token or not. To me, Maya is my sister, and always will be. You'd still call me your sister, even if your character had nothing to do with mine. I used to worry you'd get caught by the Jiuhua Bureau for that. No way, Maya, I'm a chromatic guard now, no one's gonna arrest me. In any case, being siblings with Gandang again is such a blessing to me, especially now that I've grown a mask. Maya, your blessings don't end here. Candace and Auntie Meow have been missing you dearly. They've agreed to come to the Hotpot Banquet too. Really? I was worried it might be too much trouble for you guys. That's wonderful news. Nikki, a simple thank you doesn't feel appropriate, so I'd like to invite you to the Hotpot Banquet too. It's both my thanks and a welcome to a friend from afar. I'd never say no to an invitation like that. All you can eat Hotpot, here we come. Hearing that gives me all the energy I need to get ready. See you at the Hotpot Banquet, Nikki. Ah, that looks so wonderful. Did you catch that, Nikki? When Maya and Gandang spoke about each other, their light shone a little brighter. How interesting. Does that mean the chromoscripts really help them evoke their Wanxiang power? If that's the case, why is the formation of the power slowed down after so many centuries? There must be some kind of interference going on. Instead of racking our brains over something even Chroma can't solve, we should figure out what to bring to the banquet. Yes, Candace and Auntie Meow are both bringing presents. We can't show up empty-handed. I remember Maya saying she wanted to craft armor using rouge feathers. Why don't we get her some as a gift, and that way she can finish it faster? That's perfect. I'll look for a few other bits and bobs too. I'll see you at the banquet. Well, we have some feathers, I think. Maya, we're not late, are we? You're actually the first ones here. Gandang just finished delivering the Hotpot base. Come on in and take a load off, won't you? No rush, I have a gift for you. Maya, I heard you were short on rouge feathers, so we went to find some for you. Hope they'll be of help. These are fine quality rouge feathers, Nikki, thank you. Looks like I have to bring out my reunion gift earlier than planned. Wow, what beautiful wrist guards. Nikki, you've helped me so much, I don't want to treat this as just another commission. So I made you these wrist guards. May they keep you company and ensure your safety on your journey. Maya, thank you. With your kind words, I'm sure my path ahead will be smooth. It will be. Alright, go inside and sit down. It's getting late, I should start cooking. Gandang, keep an eye on the pot and call me back in half an hour. Got it. Huh? Maya, which ingredients take that long to cook? Half an hour? You can't rush a hot pot, Momo. Each ingredient needs to cook for at least half an hour or you end up with a stomachache. Wait, Maya, your current faces always eat a hot pot like that? Of course, why? Is there a problem? You can't eat hot pot like this. I have a completely different way. I would have to show you my way of eating hot pot. I want you to taste it for yourself. Yes, Maya, Nikki's way is amazing. You have to try it. Well, alright then. Please show me your way, Nikki. They were going to cook it for half an hour? That's not how you eat hot pot. Ooh, okay. Ooh, we're adding ingredients. Okay. I think now we gotta serve people hot pot. Yeah, well, what does Maya want to eat? Well, Maya, go ahead. You can use anything. Go ahead and show us. Okay. Well, let's put a bit of everything in, I guess. And then we gotta get ready with the ladle. Because we want it to cook. Did it say that when it floats to the top, it's ready? I don't remember how you know when it's done. I just know it said that you gotta scoop it. Oh! Why did it not work? I thought I could hold 5 things. Why am I not successfully holding 5 things? Anyway. Done. Hotpot Master Nikki has perfect control over the cooking time. Every bite is delicious. Taste of the pot is cooked just right. Delicious, so good, Nikki. You're not just a Tanghunu master, you're a Hotpot master too. Ah, so spicy and refreshing. You know what? I want to try cooking like Nikki too. I can't put my finger on it, but goodness, does this remind me of the good old days. Everyone sitting together, chatting, laughing, and sharing delicious food. It's so lively. I just realized I really like this kind of warm atmosphere. Good thing Nikki talked you into coming, otherwise you wouldn't even have the chance to regret missing out. Yeah, if you hadn't insisted, I'd probably be sitting at home munching on dumplings. Maya, Nikki, thank you. It's all thanks to you. Ah, his face. Is that a mask? Oh no! Is he not moving? What in the world? I'm sorry, Nikki, I didn't want to drag you into all of this or make you worry about our problems, but at this point, I can't keep it from you anymore. You already know that we Chroma Faces have been following the script given by Chroma, collecting the Wanxiang power to break the curse. But the curse is still here, and it's grown more powerful over the years. So the mask is actually a symptom of the curse, yes. Another is entering into a state of stillness. Is this because he didn't eat dumplings? Once in that state, only the consciousness remains awake. Some say they're trapped in darkness, some see fragments of their past. As for me, I see a bright place. Conscious yet unable to move. It's like being trapped in your own personal prison. How cruel. It's true, but even so, Chroma has never abandoned us. Those who grow masks are sent to the Jiuhua Pavilion to rest. In 2 days, it'll be my turn to go there. Maya. It's not like you'll never see me again. Besides, I heard the Jiuhua Pavilion is lots of fun. Once I get there, I'll be able to relax and enjoy myself. Don't worry. No wonder Chroma sped up the character rotations. With the curse deepening, she must be trying to gather the Wanxiang power even faster. That's right, but who knows if things will go as planned or not. Oh. Hope might fill our bellies, but thinking of my situation leaves my heart feeling empty. No, we still have one more task less. Time to pull ourselves together. Now let's go. Fine, won't change my name until I join the Jiuhua Bureau and help them escape that nightmare. Can't pass the Jiuhua Bureau exam, I won't change your name until you join the Jiuhua Bureau? Huh? That's the alias I use in the request form. Don't tell me you're Baijiao Hall at your service. We'll help you succeed. Hello, I'm Nikki from Baijiao Hall. This is my partner Momo and my colleague Tan Yo-Yo. You're finally here. My name is Nightbloom, as in one night's. East wind adorns 1,000 trees of flowers. You're really easy to remember, huh? If only my life could be as beautiful as my name. Even if I were just one among 1,000 flower lanterns, I'd still shine in the dark. But instead, I got this awful character. Now my future's pitch black. Speaking of which, what are your characters? This one's a tough as nails part-time worker who's not too good at cracking jokes. And this one's a charismatic parade leader who gives the best compliments. And I'm a cat. I'm so jealous. You only lost the right to tell bad jokes. And at least you get to be a cat. That's not so bad. I got an exam grinder as my character, and I had to pass the toughest test to join the Jiuhua Bureau. I'm officially on the Jiuhua Bureau's watch list, and it only took 8 tries. I was helping out at the lantern shop just a bit ago when the chromatic guards caught me. They dragged me back for re-education. Can you believe it? Are the chromatic guards always that strict? You were just trying to balance working and resting, right? They used to turn a blind eye now and then. Maybe it's because the full moon's near. Everyone's pushing themselves harder now, and once enough Wanxiang power is gathered, Chroma can finally put everything right. Still, the darkness before the dawn always lasts longer than you think. You're telling me. I overheard the chromatic guards saying there have been frequent moon flares lately. Sounds like something's stirring up trouble. No wonder every chroma face is busier than ever these days. It's not like I want to fail the exams and make things harder for them. I just thought that once I passed the exam, the chromatic guards would stop keeping tabs on me, and I'd finally have time to make lanterns again. What I really want to say is, once I get into the Jiuhua Bureau, I'll reward myself a little. Making sure to stay in character, of course. I want to do my part to finish the script properly. Please, you've got to help me. You see, I've got 2 weaknesses when it comes to exams. Physical tests and written ones. As far as I know, the Jiuhua Bureau only has 2 rounds. First the physical exam, then the written one. They really singled you out with these tests, huh? Isn't your character supposed to be good at compliments? For me, crafting is the most physical, strenuous thing I've ever done in my life. But I'm really good at it. Last time I was the lantern maker character and I had the time of my life. I was this close to becoming a lantern master. It felt like a dream. If I didn't have to wake from it, like Bloom's lanterns would have bloomed across all of Taiye, brightening every night. The written exam is even harder. The questions are really tricky to understand, and they had so many blanks for me to fill in. I kept getting distracted when I should have been filling in my answers, and before I knew it, I turned my answer sheet into lantern parts. Well, you've got a few days left. That'll give you ample time to learn some light footwork and hop across the Meihua poles to impress the examiner. As those rigid fill-in-the-blank questions, just memorize your mistakes and you'll be fine. Is there anything else I can do for you, my colleague? If not, I'll find another way to earn some Wanxiang coins. No, we can do everything this time. Because we didn't get to talk to people last time, but I feel like I messed that up. I'll teach everything. I'll leave it to you then. I'll be sure to gather more intel in the dark while I'm making more money. Don't worry, I promise not to slack off, okay? The Ultimate Jiuhua Bureau Exam Guide. The only official reference for the Jiuhua Bureau exam, a comprehensive review of past Jiuhua Bureau exams covering 100% of all key points. Prepared by a veteran instructor who has selected as chromatic guard multiple times, this guide offers in-depth analysis of answer strategies, along with allowing you to master the complex terminology of office scenarios in a short time. Key point 1, historical knowledge. Ooh. Multiple choice. Which of the following are the blessings and achievements of Lady Chroma? Created the Wanxiang realm, allowing Chroma faces to live and work in peace. Established character tokens, helping Chroma faces learn language, social skills, and personal development. Built Jiuhua Pavilion, providing a final place of enjoyment for Chroma faces. Sought methods to break the curse and gather Wanxiang power. Instructor's note, the correct answer is all of the above. This question concisely summarizes how Lady Chroma protects Chroma faces. Prolonging the Wanxiang realm above Lin Lang, giving us places settled, to establishing character tokens to teach skills and gather Wanxiang power. And finally, building Jiuhua Pavilion to comfort those who have fallen into stillness. Lady Chroma's care is evident throughout. Key point 2, sentence composition. Vocabulary: emperor, consolidate, couple, leverage, closed loop, granularity. Use at least 3 of the above words to construct sentences suitable for official documents. Instructor's notes. This question tests your grasp of official vocabulary. Pay attention to the difference between their literal meanings and their contextual use in formal writing. Other tricky words to watch for include streamline, implement, and moat. Key point 3. Reading comprehension. Read the leader's instructions, interpret their real intentions, and provide an appropriate response. Given the urgent need to increase efficiency in gathering Wanxiang power, we require a high-level leverage point using Lady Chroma's teachings to amplify results. Start with small rapid iterations, form a closed loop, and then fully empower the system. You'll lead this effort, monitor progress, and run a pilot. Instructor's notes. The leader expects a plan to boost the Wanxiang power collection efficiency of Chroma faces that is low budget and quick to implement. When designing the plan, take a high-level perspective, the Jiuhua Bureau perspective, reference Lady Chroma's teachings for guidance, and leave room for later full-scale implementation. Key points for your answer: demonstrate excellent execution ability, earn trust through your own strengths, and subtly acknowledge real-world constraints like limited budget. To be fair, that does sound like a pretty good exam guide. So let's go and help her with the polls. Okay, where exactly are we going? Ah, here. That looks so hard, Nikki. Maybe you should go first and show me how it's done. Okay. We got this. This'll be fine. Oh. Aha. Okay, I think you just jump. 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 So graceful, Nikki. I think I've got the gist just from watching you. Maybe I can really do this. Jump. Jump. Oh, Mr. Pirates. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome. No, it's not nice to see Mr. Blobby. No. Why? I will drink some water though. That's amazing. If I were the proctor, I would definitely pass you. If Proctor can jump and teach like Nikki, if I had Miss Nightbloom's long arms and legs, I'd want to try jumping too. That's what they say. From great teachers come great students, but don't scare me like that, okay? All the speaking out of nowhere. And you're jealous of long legs now? Please, okay? Better let that thought simmer a while in all the wisdom I have inside me. Memo to make a comedy double act. That's pretty impressive too. The physical exam is good to go, but to be honest, I don't feel as happy as I thought I would. I suddenly got a wonderful idea for a lantern. I could paint Nikki's graceful leaps on all four sides, so when it spins, it looks like she's dancing in the light. Everyone will say, what a dazzling lantern! Ah, just imagining it makes me feel so happy. But I suppose I need to study for the written exam now, right? Yes, the karate guards caught you the last time you snuck off to make a lantern. I know, we're not supposed to do anything outside of what the script allows. That's just the fate of won't change my name until I join the Jiuhua Bureau, huh? Still, I feel a bit more confident about the written exam now that you're helping me. With you getting ready for the exam actually feels bearable. There's a cozy little spot near my house that's perfect for studying. Let's head there, Nikki. You had So, what's been happening is, we are in this new place called the Wanxiang Realm. And we got there because we were meeting up with our friend Tang Yo-Yo. And that's the guy who was at the dye workshop, and he was like, I don't know, he was like the assistant manager or something, and he was always complaining, like, oh yeah, you keep giving me new tasks. And the mayor was like, but you keep doing the tasks so well. So of course I keep giving you new tasks. That guy. And so he was in its land, and we were like, well, we can come and meet you. We'd love to meet you. And he said, yeah, sure, I'd love to see you. And then we got to the meeting place, and he was running after this glowing thing, and turned out the glowing thing was a orb. No, it was a piece of I don't know how you describe this. A piece of jade, and Momo accidentally ate it. So that second voice that I didn't describe very well is the sound of, so Momo ate the jade, and then later this little guy popped out. We were like, who is this? And I think it's the jade manifested. So there's like a little I don't know, creature that's like semi-conscious inside Momo's stomach. And I think that's the thing that wanted long legs. So yes, the word long legs was involved. But like, why is this not? Hello? But not necessarily in the way you would think. Why won't you? Fire. Okay, maybe that's not what I thought it was. Okay. Oh, and look at this cool outfit we got. Isn't it cool? It's cool. Oh! Oh! This is an S-sling! Okay. Fair enough. And anyway, so then we've ended up in this realm, and all the people here are these, I think they're called chroma faces, as in I think they have colorful markings on their faces, and they are forced to follow the script in a way, and so that's why this lady wants to be a lantern maker, but she's playing the role of someone who passes the exam, so now she has to take exams, and she hates it. And then she hired us, because our role ended up being like a shop assistant. And so she hired us to help her study, essentially. Looks awesome. Yes. It's such a cool one. And it's called like the Shatter outfit, and the whole point is you need to like unveil the S-Lings. It's just so cool. I did like no modifications to it because it was so cool on its own. What does it make permanent? No! I do not want permanent long legs, Momo. That would be bad. Here you go, all 8 of my failed exams. Nikki, could you go through them with me? 8! Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try again. See, this is what I mean by chroma face. So you just got like colors on a face. Lady Chroma created the Wanxiang realm high above the inlying sea of clouds. Here chroma faces live. Something and learn the ways of life. It's only one... Okay, is it, play out character tokens. It's the only way to gather Wanxiang power and something, Lady Chroma, and break the curse. Lady Chroma declared the progress of Wanxiang power gathering will be shown through moon phases. In recent years, the moon began to slow, nearly to a halt. It's not hard to reach a conclusion based on time years until and what I saw when drawing tokens on the island. Okay. Floating high above the inland sea of clouds, there exists the Wanxiang realm, which was created by Lady Chroma under Lady Chroma's guidance. Wait. Oh. Chroma faces live and adopt personalities described in their character token. This is done to gather Wanxiang power so they can break the curse they bear. Recent years' progress has been far from encouraging, manifesting as a stagnation of the moon phase. Okay, the chromatic guards are tasked with safeguarding the Wanxiang realm and ensuring that every chroma face follows their assigned character token. As the situation in recent years has grown increasingly dire, Lady Chroma ordered faster character rotations, instructing the guards to pay special attention to chroma faces struggling to adapt to their new identity. As the round of character tokens draws approaches, something had begun to occur more frequently. No. Okay. Moonflare incidents have been... No, wait. Okay, no. Adapt, and then Moonflare thing. Frequently, in response, the chromatic guards must not only monitor the well-being of the residents... No, I didn't finish reading. Also urge each chroma face to complete their current role as swiftly as possible so they can transition smoothly into their next identity. Thinking back, the drawn character token clearly out 2 guidelines, one describing the identity and the other the personality. Apart from keeping everyone safe, the chromatic guards also need to maintain them order, chroma faces, blah blah blah, character tokens. Here's less ideal Wanxiang power gathering progress, and the frequent move for occurrences. They have faced more focus on chroma faces who have had a hard time adapting to their identity, hoping to help everyone finish playing this round of identities quickly so that they can draw a new one as soon as possible. Okay, chroma faces all identities share one thing in common. They all take part in the Grand Festival in the Wanxiang realm. Preparation. Hoping to cast off misfortune and welcome in the new year. Festival customs include making new clothes, setting off fireworks, and having dinner. Having reunion dinners. When the entities place them in business-related scenarios or transactions are carried out using Wanxiang coins, a currency named after the ancient coinage of Lin Lang. Based on my experience in Mirrorland and the life of the chroma faces, I'm sure this is the answer to the question. All their character tokens state that they are engaged in joyous preparation for the festival, clearly eagerly anticipating the new year. To play out their roles, they must be familiar with festival traditions when doing business. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. They have to play out their assigned roles. It's a key responsibility for the guards. But it's not been good. I don't totally understand, but I think I have it memorized, more or less. Maybe I'm not cut out for studying. If only I'd gotten Zhong's character instead. Zhong's character? What's he like? It's pretty much blank. I guess his character's more of a free spirit. But you never guess what he did. That guy refused to sit around. He went to Colming Gorge and collect his stones every day. There were hardly any chroma faces there, only that strange Echo would. What a waste of such a relaxing character. If it were me, I'd have used all that free time to make hundreds of lanterns by now. You really did the wrong characters, huh? Nikki can't even tell corny jokes or cheesy puns, what a waste. Thankfully, the next drawing day isn't far off. Here's hoping I get a character that suits me better this time. Anyway, let's focus on the exam first. Thank you both for helping me. Resonating always brings good stuff, never stop resonating. We did do some resonating at the start, so we don't really have any monies now. But look at the outfit. Oh, there's a bird. These are the outfits when it loads. So you know how we were dispelling the kind of sneaky S-Lings? This lady, who I think is the bad guy, and then there's this lady who is a dear lady, and I think this is the good guy. I think this might be Lady Chroma. It does say traces of Chroma. So I think this might be Lady Chroma. And then this one is called Echoes of Wanxiang. So I think this is whatever's cursing the moon. based on pure speculation and the fact that she is supposed to be some kind of shapeshifter, because I watched that little trailer, and why was there cheering? And I think the essay spell with this outfit are like in disguise, so I assume that that's what it is. And a crumb face sounds more like an insult. It does a little bit, but I don't think it's meant to be. I'm Garen of the Jiuhua Bureau, here to conduct an inspection of your Nightbloom study progress. If your performance is unsatisfactory, I am required to take you in for extra training. Just my luck, Garen is Richard's examiner. There is. Oh, Nikki, I'm doomed. I think my life just flashed before my eyes. Don't panic. Hello, Mr. Garen. We're Nightbloom study partners. She really wants to do her character justice, so she's been very serious about preparing. She might be a little nervous, seeing as this test came out of nowhere. But she's been much more confident in her performance when she's practiced with us. Could you possibly make an exception for her and let me present the exam questions to her instead? I suppose that'd be fine. Strange things have been happening lately, and I've got a lot going on. If she does well, that's one less thing for me to worry about. At key points, if she's stuck, well, give her a few hints during the exam. I'm in a hurry, so let's get started. Okay, we got this. You would have sold Momo for more residences. Tell us about the most memorable team experience you've ever had at Nightbloom. What goes into succeeding as a team? I haven't had many characters that let you work with other chroma faces. Oh, but when I was a lantern maker, we once made a grand lantern together. We drew up a rough sketch, picked a style, and moved on to making blueprints. I even built a simple lantern frame to help us visualize exactly what we were trying to create. Our success was thanks to everyone's hard work. We gave tasks to those who were best equipped to handle them. On the big day, everything was ready to go. After a few finishing touches and patching up here and there, bam! The perfect lantern was complete. Correct. Tell the perfect team, Nightbloom, though the chromatic guards may not be familiar with making lanterns. I know, maybe they'll understand if you explain your process. With the Jiuhua Bureau handbook phrasing, I think it means aligning all 9 colors to form different combinations of light. Picture this, a client asks you to organize an event promoting the Wanxiang power, and they want colorful black as the theme. How would you do that? Simple, I'd organize a huge lantern fair. All those lanterns floating in the sky and shining through the darkness would paint a picture bursting with color while still being surrounded by night. Nightbloom tried to express the spiritual essence of this event in more professional terms. They'll be more likely to approve your proposal if you give them more information. Every lantern stands at its post, shining its light as they all come together to form a brilliantly coloured night. It's just as Chroma taught us, never lose track of your character and complete the Wanxiang together. If you joined the Jiuhua Bureau and found there wasn't enough employees and too much work, would you be willing to take on extra duties when needed? Huh? But couldn't we just hire more employees? My character token says I should study for exams that work extra after passing them. No, you gotta correct the approach. The key to interviews is willingness. Think in character. As a chroma face aspiring to join the Jiuhua Bureau, would you offer to help out when things get busy? Oh, of course, the Jiuhua Bureau would be like a second home. I'd do my best to burn bright and light it up. Nightbloom, what are your strengths and weaknesses? You're incredibly talented, so try not to be too modest. My strength is definitely my craftsmanship. Everyone says my lanterns are wonderful. As for my weaknesses, maybe I lack time management skills. There's just never enough time. If only I could squeeze in more things. The jack of time just means that you're a highly focused worker who wants every detail to be perfect. Let's try again. What are your real weaknesses? You're right, let's see. When I polish the bamboo strips of a lantern, I always want every single one to be flawless. Then, before I know it, it's dawn. I guess that means my weakness is being a perfectionist. If you pass the interview and join the Jiuhua Bureau, how do you see your future? Wow, I would definitely spend my time outside of work making lanterns with all my friends. Oh, and I would love to have my own lantern exhibition, if I ever get the chance. You gotta stop with the lanterns! That's not helping! Nightbloom, let's think about what you'll do at work before thinking about being off the clock. Imagine your career path. In that case, I'd want the Jiuhua Bureau to create a lantern making department. I'd surely do an excellent job there. No! Who says making lanterns isn't a great way to develop professional skills? I'm sure you've learned many workshop principles from lantern making, haven't you? I think everyone can see that the path of work and the process of making lanterns are the same. You've got to follow the rules, solidify your foundation, make sure to add the finishing touches, and then let them shine with purpose. Phew, thank goodness for your guidance. I can hardly believe I was able to answer so confidently. Yay! I think we did it. You would sell Momo for more residences. I would also sell Momo for more residences. I wonder if he's got long legs if you get more. Like, what's gonna do? Grow some longer legs and come back to kick me? Yes. Nightbloom, set yourself up. You're coming with me to the Jiuhua Bureau. Did I not answer well enough? Mr. Garon, I swear I'll study twice as hard. Please give me another chance. I think you misunderstood me. You did well, and you're officially qualified to take the exam now. Encouraged by Nikki and Tan Yo-Yo, Nightbloom sets out for the Jiuhua Bureau to take her exam. She's all set. Nightbloom shouldn't fail for the 9th time. Like she said, hopefully everything will be better once she passes, but we all know Nightbloom has something she wants more than anything. Unfortunately, according to the rules, no one can decide their own fates. You only get a character that's right for you. Kramer ordered them to play their characters and gather the Wanxiang power. But what is the Wanxiang power? It must be something wonderful. There's glowing marks on Miss Nikki's body as a woman full of strength. There are just so many possibilities. Maybe the Wanxiang power just makes everyone stronger. Perhaps it's powerful enough to do all kinds of amazing things. So little Jade, since Nightbloom has been working so hard to play the character of someone determined to pass the Jiuhua Bureau exam, has she become any brighter? Now you mention it, this is very strange. When Nightbloom talked about her lanterns, I saw faint glimmers of light appear on her. Little like Nikki's, though not many and not very bright. When she said goodbye to us just now, she went completely dim. Of course! Following the rules is a bad thing! Knew it! Okay, I didn't actually call that one, but it makes sense. Huh? Does that mean her Wanxiang power is decreasing somehow? But why? Nightbloom followed Chroma's orders and even gave up her beloved lantern making for now. How could her Wanxiang power be decreasing? Between the moon, the chromatic guards on high alert, and this decrease in Wanxiang power, this place is an absolute mess compared to last time. We'll just take things one step at a time. Oh, and Nikki, it might be best not to mention this weakening power to the other Chroma faces just yet. Until we figure out what the Wanxiang power actually is, saying anything could cause panic or worse trouble. Agreed. Anyway, right now, the most urgent thing is to gather enough Wanxiang coins for Momo's surgery. Right, let's check on Nightbloom's exam results at the Jiuhua Bureau. Later, let's hope she passes without issue, we get good reviews and our payment. Oh yeah, the context there is, so Momo swallowed the thing, right? And we got told that we met somebody who's actually, I think, our boss. And she basically said, oh, I can help Momo for a fee. And her fee, she was like, well, if you work for me, then you can use your wages to pay for it. So that's why we're working really hard, because we're trying to get the jade out of Momo, because we're worried about our beloved Momo. So that's what's happening. I think you might have been missing the context. Oop. Okay. Should be. Oh, this guy's really up to no good. Oh, that's the sneaky guy, unrelatedly. There's 2 quests here. Nightbloom, your exam results are ready. They are. Wait, why are you here instead of the examiner? He said he was very satisfied with my answers. Shu Gandong left in a rush, so I'll be delivering your results instead. This was your 9th attempt. You're well aware of the consequences of another failure, especially given your assigned character. Thankfully, you've passed. Congratulations. Nikki, Momo, Tanyo, did you hear that? I did it. I finally passed. Thank you for your help. Thank you, Chroma, and thank the heavens. Congratulations. No more exam prep at last. Finally, I'll have some free time. I can teach you all how to make lanterns. Then, when the festival comes... Free time? You do realize after joining the Jiuhua Bureau, you'll still have your promotion and evaluation, monthly check-ins, quarterly assessments, and annual review, right? Here, this is your study packet for the probation exam. Learning never ends, so keep it up. What? I quit. You can't quit! Oh. What happens if you quit? Ah, Chroma, please don't be angry at me. I'll start studying right away. And from bear witness, we're law-abiding citizens. Whether we're working, studying, or performing, we don't slack off. That moon flare has nothing to do with us. Chromatic guards, come with me. We're going to help the sick Chroma faces affected by the moon flare. It's happening more each day and with more severity. Stick to your character scripts. If anything happens, report to the Jiuhua Bureau. Ugh, my headache is bad enough without having to read all these books too. That's rough. Maybe reborn as a little kitty in your next life. No exams, no jobs, just naps and being cute. That all sounds wonderful, but I think I'd rather be a little lantern-making kitty. After all this time, creating lanterns is the most fulfilling thing I've ever done. I'll definitely make a lantern to thank you for your help, Nikki. Never forget that you're the one who inspired me the most. Deal, but tell me, do we really have to finish our assigned characters before we can chase our own dreams? You clearly love making lanterns the most, and you're so good at it. Ah, that's what they call a dream, is it? We Chroma faces don't really understand that stuff. When we first came to be, we didn't even know how to walk. Chroma was the one who gave us our characters. It was only then that we slowly learned how to live. The idea of becoming a lantern master, that only came to me after I got the relevant character. Everyone's still trying their best to play their parts. How could I say that my own dreams matter more? Anyway, thank you for all your help. This is the customer feedback form. I'll need you to keep studying hard for my exams, so wish me luck, okay? Oh, I think I see it. I think no one knew how to do anything, so then they all, had a character to teach them how to live. Oh, now that your jobs are done, we should head back to Mortimer's Gin. I just hope the 1 chunk coins we earned will be enough to cover Momo's surgery. Okay, I plan to cover Momo's surgery. Oh, hopefully she'll be generous and give us some extra for good reviews instead of being stingy like that old miser, Mr. Spindle. Whoops, wrong one. Yes, I'm hoping we can go chat to the lady and then that will be my... I thought these would go away. And that will probably be the end point. But yes, so I'm guessing what happened is that no one knew how to act, so they got their parts, but they was probably supposed to find their role and play it forever. The more we learn about the Wanxiang realm, the more questions I have, the curse, the moon flare, the Wanxiang power, I still can't figure out what's really going on. Maybe it's the difference, because before you know what you like, maybe staying in Taiyeh just isn't enough to uncover the truth. If only that Lidong kid was still around, it'd be a lot easier to having a local with us rather than wandering blindly on our own. Who knows where he's run off to now? Yes, so I'm guessing what happened is that the Chroma gave them all a task, a role, because they didn't know how to do things, and they didn't know how to, I don't know, to be. So she gave them all a role and said, okay, you try being a lantern maker, you try being whatever. And maybe what's happening is when you find your character, you're supposed to stay with it because you found your calling. But because they keep changing their roles, they keep getting confused, and that's why I think it's breaking. It's less that they're supposed to follow the script and more that they were supposed to come into their own being. And it's breaking because some of them find their true desire to be a lantern maker and they get forced out of it, is my guess. That's gonna be the answer. It's having to pretend to be something or not. But beforehand, before they knew what they were, it wasn't so bad. That's my guess. Anyway, these records don't match up. Ugh, more people are heading to the Jiuhua Pavilion. Looks like those debts will never be repaid. That's just great. It's Jin, we're back. We finished everything with no problems. Here's the customer review form. You worked quick. Looks like those 2 tasks didn't give you much trouble at all. We finished everything you asked for. Any news about the request of mine? Tracing someone's past identity is already against the rules, and with the recent move putting the guards on high alert, things have been moving a bit slowly. But don't worry, I committed to the task, so I'll see it through. Just give it a bit more time. Moonflare, we ran into one, too, and Maya's friend suddenly grew a mask while using Hotpot. Miss Jin, what exactly are the Wanxiang power and the curse? Is that so? For the Wanxiang power, only Chroma could truly explain it. But the curse, you probably noticed it by now, every Chroma face on this island is cursed. While we don't really ever die, the curse follows us like a shadow. One day your body just stiffens, a mask grows on your face, and eventually you freeze completely like a stone statue. The worst part is that your consciousness doesn't fade, you're trapped in your unmoving body, aware of everything day after day, suffering endlessly, and the abyss of the dark feeds on that pain. The dark? This curse was cast by the dark? Now, one of the dark essences is so strong here. I found an old record in the Slice Guide, Guild Archives, that mentioned something like this. At the end of the War of Heavens, the dark tried to invade the border of Linlang, but was driven back by powerful geomancer. Even though it was defeated, the dark left behind a curse in this land. Did the record say how to lift the curse? Well, that's the embarrassing part. I lost that old book the last time I went to Kunming Gorge. It was already falling apart and full of scribbles anyhow. I could barely make sense of any of it. Wait, I remember the story. The geomancer, she wielded the Wanxiang power. Little Jade, do you remember anything else? Geomancer, why am I so sleepy? Little Jade? This doesn't look good. We need to get Little Jade out of that fast. Miss Jin. It's a bit short, but you're in luck. A mysterious client dropped something off at my shop in the middle of the night. Deliver this package to the area near the houses outside the city. The job pays well, and once you've done, I'll remove what's inside this little kitty's belly. I'll make sure it's delivered safely and on time. Because you wait so quickly, I'll give you a little tip. Your character token isn't just about the float parade. The chromatic guards have their eyes on you if you don't want to be escorted off the island. Thanks for the heads up. Looks like break time is over, folks. Nikki, I'll leave the stars to you. Once I'm done with these things, I'll meet up with you again. Born to have long legs, forced to have short legs. No! 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 I don't like this. No.
Thanks for watching, everyone. If you've enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. If you'd like to see me play live, then check out my Twitch channel. You can find me on Wednesdays and Sundays at 8 PM GMT. Thanks again and have a great day!